Hey everybody, back again with day 22 of the 30-day mindful challenge. We are talking about mindful giving today, being intentional about your resources, your expertise, your time, and giving that to another person or an organization for their benefit, for their good. Intentional giving, mindful giving is a compassionate process. It is a compassionate act that we do with awareness. Because it's great to give and give and give, but sometimes if we're not paying attention, we can give so much that we become exhausted and we overgive. And sometimes we need to challenge ourselves to kind of get outside of our head and the worry that we have all the time about what we're doing and what's going on in our world and what's going on in our brain, and kind of think outside of ourselves to the larger context of everything that's going on in the world. And when we do that, we really develop the ability to be interconnected with other people. We develop the ability to find a purpose, to find something that motivates us, to find something that really brings us joy. One of the true elements of creating joy, not just fleeting happiness, but true joy in your life, is by volunteering and doing good. So when we do that, we're creating community. We're doing something for the collective betterment of society, and that has a huge and profound impact on people, on organizations, on communities, but it also has a profound impact on you as an individual, because we learn and grow every time we kind of put ourselves in a new situation to give of ourselves, of our time, of our resources, and support someone or something that needs support in this world. So I encourage you to think about mindful giving. In the next video, I'm going to walk you through how to figure that out for yourself. What does that mean for you? What does that look like for you? And ways to kind of set a schedule or a budget around giving. So like and follow. I will see you in the next video. Take care. Hey everybody, back again with day 22 of the 30-day mindful challenge. Today is mindful giving. I'm going to walk you through an exercise to help you start to think about and consider your plan for giving. Remember to review this regularly too. Don't just do it once and then say that's it, because sometimes we need to go back and refine, come up with different iterations because circumstances change, our plans change, our life changes. So be mindful about that and your well-being in this process. But what I'm walking you through is a way to develop a sense of how you can help, where you can help, and what you can specifically do. So the first thing you'll write down, and hit pause in between these just so you can have time to write everything down. 3 values that are important to you. What is it that is important to you? Values can be something along the lines of being compassionate, or focusing on mental health and wellness, or a value of having a clean world or a clean environment. Think about the values that are important to you, and then how do these values align with giving? And so if you said that having a clean environment, a clean world is important to you, maybe there's some organization that is aligned with giving, and maybe you can do some community work, cleaning up in the community just on your own. You don't even have to contact an agency for that, but just think about what that value is that you have and how it's aligned with a particular way of giving. And then see where you can make an impact. Check all that apply. Are there local community organizations? Are there environmental initiatives? Are there education and literacy programs? Are there health and wellness charities? Are there animal welfare organizations that you can contact to figure out a way that you can give? And then step 3 would be, what are your top 2 causes from above that you've developed based on your values and doing your research online about what some organizations are? What are the top 2 organizations that are specific to the 2 causes that you came up with? And so if you came up with a clean environment and mental health, maybe you contact your local health department for what they do in the community around community cleanup, or what efforts are being initiated. And maybe you contact a local mental health agency or the National Institute for Mental Health and see how you can volunteer there. I know a young woman who had a friend who suffered with mental illness, and she organized a walk for depression awareness, and it was a really cool thing. She felt so empowered by being able to do that. So she contacted the National Institute of Mental Health, and she worked with them, and they got her in touch with some other organizations to help her organize one of those days. So just be creative and write down the causes and some organizations that you can contact. And then think about the resources that you can actually offer. Is it your time? Is it financial assistance? Is it, like I said, time with volunteering? Is it specific skills or knowledge that you can share with people? What resources do you have? And list those below. And then think about how much time you actually have available to be able to commit to each cause. Maybe it's just one cause you decide to go with. If it's two, just write down your time allotment. How much time per week or per month or per quarter are you willing to or able to commit to this effort? And then the sixth step would be to think about what type of contribution you're actually going to make now that you've contemplated the time and the resources. Write down exactly what you think you will do. And, maybe it's a poster series at the local libraries about mental health and mental well-being, and directing people to websites that support mental health and reaching out for help, a hotline number or something like that. Or maybe you contacted the Department of Health, and there's cleanup crews that go out once a month, and you decided that that's what you want to do. And then write down when you'll do it, and then contact them and commit to it. I hope this was helpful for you. I think the benefits of giving are endless, and if we all do a little something, this world can be a much better place. Like and follow for more, and we'll see you for day 23 tomorrow, which is mindful goal setting. I'll see you then. Have a great day, everybody.